Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with Mountain Brook Spartans, head soccer coach Joe Webb. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome back, Coach.
Good to be back.
All right, good deal. So you've had a great 2-week run of games. Let's talk about them.
We've been doing well.
You've done well. Back 2 weeks ago, you played Shelby County. You beat them 10-0. Tell us about that game.
That was a game that it was not originally on the schedule.
I didn't think so. Yeah.
He had a very, very late cancellation and was
Right.
just looking for a game. I happened to have room for a game. So, we jumped in and played. And it was a good opportunity for his guys to see where they're trying to go.
Right.
And a lot of my backups, get minutes and show me what they could do.
Right. Good deal. So then 3 days later, you played Calera. You beat
Yes.
them 6-1. Talk to us about that one.
I think this whole season has been very Jekyll and Hyde.
Okay.
Calera beat Homewood 3-1. Homewood's been ranked number 1 in 6A all year long.
Right.
And so we didn't know what to expect. I hadn't seen Calera play.
Right.
But wow, okay, they beat Homewood. Okay, we'll see what happens. And we got on them early.
Right.
And
The score is the score, right?
it becomes that, yeah.
Okay, good deal. Then you had Hewitt Trussville that you beat 3-1. Now that was a closer game. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, that was a good game. Hewitt does a really good job. They're very organized.
Mm-hmm.
They are so you look at them 2 years ago and they were a mess.
Right.
And so they got a new coach coming in, and Daniel did a really good job with them last year, but they're still trying to, in that transition.
Sure.
This year, he had them playing really well, playing really hard.
Right.
We hit some good shots.
Okay, good deal. And then back on the 15th of this week, you played at Oxford, and you beat them 4-0.
Right.
Talk to us about
That was a
team.
game. So it was kind of funny for us to play them. My JV coach we hired from Oxford.
Okay.
So we've been trying to get them back on the schedule ever since then, and so that was part of why we
makes
played
sense.
that.
Yeah.
But they're a playoff team. They play a different style than what we see every week. So it was good to go out there and test that.
Good. So you only have one more regular season game
Right.
left. It's against Springville. What do you expect to see from the Tigers?
They're well coached. Cody does a really good job with them. They'll be ready to play.
Okay.
Mountain Brook, whether we're good or not, we have a name, so
Right.
people want to play the name.
Right.
And so his kids will be ready to play. Cody and I are really good friends. We'll try to have some fun with it and hopefully still shake hands when it's over.
Yes, of course. That's what you want to do.
Exactly.
Next up are the playoffs. You're
Right.
in. Your first game is next Thursday. In the first round, I think you play Parker.
Play Parker.
Is that right?
Right.
What do you expect to see?
Parker. So they're similar to Huffman that was in our area.
Right.
I think that Huffman's better than Parker.
Okay.
But we'll find out.
Yeah.
Their coach he's a really, really nice guy. It's an interesting connection for me. My dad taught at Phillips in Birmingham City for 20 years.
Wow.
And Coach Bishaw was one of my dad's students way back in the day.
Gotcha.
So that'll be kind of fun.
Good deal. Let's talk about the players for a second.
Right.
Who's got the hot hand right now? Who's playing well?
Thompson Jones has done really well. He's got 20 goals for us.
Okay.
And then Carson Hahn is right behind him on goals, but has more assists.
Right.
So they actually have the same number of points right now.
Wow.
And they've been on fire with just some of their shots.
Right. Good deal. Well, that's the end of our show. We wish you the best of luck going into the playoffs. We'll talk again in a couple more weeks, and we appreciate your time. Join us again for another Mountain Brook edition of Coach Speak.
Thank you very much.